give me more. Give me more.
She loves me? Not. She loves me? Not. Jungkook asked, while removing the petals one by one from the rose flower he was holding. Later on, he threw the flower out of the frustration that he felt as he leaned his head on the table. What's your problem, YN? What he didn't know was that someone was watching him while he was doing that. He was so broke that he didn't even notice him. What's wrong? Why you look so disappointed? He flinched in his surprise after hearing his cousin's voice. Yeah, next time, knock the door before entering. Excuse me, I knocked a few times. You didn't answer, so I went in. Can your question be answered by rose petals? Young, do you think my wife loves me? Who? YN? Do I have another wife? Of course, I'm referring to YN. I can't answer that. Wait, you love her, don't you? I secretly love her since college, even though she doesn't pay attention to me. That's why I agreed to be arranged with her. But her treatment of me is still the same. She would leave in the morning while I was still sleeping. In the evening, when she come home, she just say hi, then she go to sleep. She is so cold to me. One thing that I notice every time I make a step to have romance with her, she keeps walking away. It's like she hates me. Probably this has been happening for about 3 months since we got married. Bro, I'm definitely sure she likes you. You certainly know we were in medicine school together before, right? I can really see the love in her eyes on the way she looks at you. Then why doesn't she show me that she loves me? Because YN is anti-romantic person. A person who identifies as anti-romantic does not experience any romantic attraction. They do not feel or seek romance in any shape or form. Some people may also be romantic repulsed. They often do not want romantic relationship, but they may form other types of connections with people. They can still fall in love, but don't expect her to be romantic with you. Since you're a romantic person, then try to change her. Who knows? I can't disregard this. I need to fix it sooner or later. But how? I really want to spend time with her, but she always refuses it. You want my help? How? You want to spend time with her, right? Then you can spend time with her 24 hours. But how will you do that? I'm the director of the hospital where she works, right? Then this is what we will do. You had just finished making rounds to check your patients when you meet Doc Neil. Doc YN, the director is looking for you. Okay, I'm going. Thank you, Doc. You knock the door as you heard the director telling you to come in. You enter and saw Jimin, one of your close friends. At the same time, the director of the hospital where you were working. Doc Jimin, are you looking for me? Yes, sit down first, please. Jimin took a brown envelope from his desk and gave you a diagnosis of a person with a heart problem. Take a look at this laboratory test. What do you think we should do for him? You look at the laboratory test. After seeing the problem, you immediately give your opinion. Well, as a cardiologist, this person needs a medication to get better. What if he doesn't want to live anymore because he feels he was no reason to live? Why? I don't know. But I guess maybe the girl he loves doesn't like him. His reason is shallow. Can I talk to him? I try to convince him to get treatment. If he is afraid of surgery, then we can try another method. Actually, I already sent him to your office. I know you will going to say this. Try to convince him, huh? After you and Jimin talk, you immediately left his office to see the patient who was waiting in your office. Meanwhile, when you left, Jimin immediately called Jungkook to tell him that you were on your way. You saw a man sitting on a chair while his back facing on you when you entered the office, but his posture was familiar to you. Good afternoon, as you heard him cough and turned around to face you. The moment you saw Jungkook, your heart skipped. You? Jungkook, don't tell me you are the patient Jimin is talking about? He didn't answer. He just playing the wedding ring in his finger. Will you answer me? Mm. Then why don't you tell me? If it wasn't for Jimin, I wouldn't know your condition. Is it important to tell you? You don't care about me, so it's okay. You closed your eyes and gritted your teeth while closing your fists at what he said. But later on, you just ignore it because your mind was focusing on his condition. Then, get a proper treatment. He shook his head, sign that she doesn't want to do your suggestion. Fine, if you don't want, I won't force you. Look at this cold girl. She's not even worried about me. She already given up. Okay, I will agree to get a proper treatment. If you will agree to be my doctor, I will hire you as my personal doctor. Seriously, Jungkook? If you don't want it, it's okay. Just let me die, he said, while secretly looking at you to see your reaction. Did you scared that I will die? I hope this plan will work. Alright, but be sure to follow my advices. Since I'm your doctor, I want us to repeat another procedure on your test so that I can give you the right medicines. Huh? Jungkook starts sweating. Of course, he knows if he takes another test, he will be discovered that he is just lying and not sick, since his medical records were just fake by Jimin. You took the stethoscope and hung it around your neck. You came closer to your husband and stood in front of him as you placed the stethoscope on his chest to examine him. Wait, something seems wrong, you said. What I'm going to do? I'm pretty sure you will catch me lying. Until Jungkook suddenly grabbed your neck and pulled you closer to his face, but you could smell the fragrance of his breath. You are so gorgeous, YN, he said, and having an eye contact with you. You just froze for a meanwhile. While looking at him at the same time, you let go of the stethoscope you were holding. Later on, Jungkook closed his eyes and about to kiss you, but it didn't succeed after you pushed him. I'll examine you next time and do your test. Sorry, I have something important to do. Okay, see you at home. After Jungkook came out of your office, you sat down and held your chest while fighting to calm down your heart because it's beating non-stop. What's wrong with me? Why this lately every time I see him, I feel butterflies? But later on, you felt worried and great fear of losing him after you remember his condition. What should I do? Why it wants me to take another test? If I do that, I will discover that I'm lying. Do you think I didn't think of that to happen? Of course I know why and will do that. Don't worry, I already talked to the staff at the laboratory. You two sleep in the same room, right? Jungkook sigh and answer, unfortunately, no. What? You let that happen for 3 months? You're married. You should sleep in one bed. How can YN fall in love with you if your setup is like that? Never mind. Our next plan is how to move YN to your room. How? Simple. Just pretend that you have a high fever. Once she knows you have a fever, of course she will stay in your room because she will be scared since she knows you have a heart problem. Aside from that, she is your personal doctor. Wow, what a brilliant idea. But what should I do to have a high fever? Jimin calls him to come closer and whisper something that makes Jungkook smirk. It's already 12 midnight but still you're awake and feel anxious. You get up from the bed and go to the kitchen to drink water until you heard Jungkook's coughing non-stop. Out of your worry, you run out to his room barefoot. Jungkook, are you okay? But he doesn't answer. She was shivering but sweating. You sit on his bed and check him as you found out that she has a high fever. Jungkook, I will take you to the hospital. She shook his head instead as a sign that she didn't want to. Are you crazy? You have a high fever. He slowly opened his eyes and held your hand. Can you just stay on my side, please? Your eyes became teary, but you managed to hold it. Don't worry, I'll stay on your side. I just take medicine for your fever, okay? As he nodded. He went out of his room and closed the door. The moment you were in the hallway, you can't stop yourself to cry, silently out of worry. Jimin is wrong. You are not an anti-romantic person. You can say a little cold type. You don't show your feelings to Jungkook because you're afraid to fall in love with your husband since all you know, he didn't like you. Aside from that, you got married because your parents arranged you to, not because you two have a mutual feelings. So the awkwardness and adjustment is still there. You get a medicine for his fever and water. After that, you immediately go back to his room. But Jungkook is not in his bed. Where'd he go? The light in the bathroom is turned on. It means he was there. You place the glass of the water on the coffee table and look around. In fairness, neat and cozy, you said while looking around. Until you notice something on his bed. What is this? Electric compress? Wow! So he fooled me. Basically, he's not sick. He's just pretending. Jimin, are you a part of this? Okay, you two wants to play? Then let's play.